What is up, internet? It is your boy Sports Boy, back at it again with another Sports Boy Center. Today's topic, are esports sports? Well, I got my best man on it right now to find out the truth. Let's go to him. So what I got here is a classic gaming console. Now, if this gaming console here can work the same way that a basketball can, well, maybe, just maybe, gaming can be considered a sport. Let's go test it out. Yeah, it kind of has the same properties as a basketball. I would say, yeah, gaming can be considered a sport. So growing up, I was a little chunky, a thick boy. That happens when you don't go outside, eat hot Cheetos exclusively, and play Kingdom Hearts 1 25 times. So because of this, I was not the greatest at sports. Yeah, I know, right? What a shock. I mean, I'm a sports boy after all. You'd think I'd be like the god at sports. My dad forced me to join Taekwondo, wrestling, golf, and every time I just kept disappointing him more than I do to this day, which is a lot, by the way. You see, my family is really into sports, especially watching them. Football, basketball, baseball, you name it, we're all gonna be sitting on the couch together watching it. Growing up in Los Angeles, it's pretty easy to like sports. You got the Lakers, you got the Dodgers, you got all these stars like Kobe, and now we even got LeBron. But for me, I could care less. I just wasn't really into those sports, and I wasn't really into watching it. They would watch a Laker game, and I would be like, okay, I'm gonna go to my room and play Kingdom Hearts for the 26th time. Basically, I much preferred video games over sports. Little did I know that these worlds would collide into one. Let's go back in time, to a good time. Halo 3 was in its prime. Your boy Shankmaster was pretty high ranked in Halo. Then there was this new game mode called MLG, Major League Gaming. Now, Halo was one of the first big esports games that I ever got into. I watched a lot of people play, like Lunchbox, and I forget the other people. I just remember Lunchbox because his name was Lunchbox. It was not big by any means, like it definitely had a big following, but compared to today's standards, it was kind of small. But I enjoyed it so much, and I liked the idea of one day going pro in Halo that I practiced every day. I would do custom games with friends, like little arenas where you can only use BR and we practice our headshots. I would be playing every day because a part of me felt like I could try and go pro. Right there is a key difference between esports and sports. I'm 5'7", 5'8" on a good day. I'm not too strong or fast, but my physicality is not a factor for trying to become a pro gamer. Look at these people that got famous from Halo. You had Ninja. Yes, Ninja started off as a pro Halo player. Look at Keemstar. That guy was famous at first for doing Halo stuff. I can only imagine had I actually pursued this, how it would have paid off in the end. Someone that looks like me and someone that looks like this guy, they could both become pro gamers. Anybody can be a pro esports player. You just have to put a lot of hard work and determination. Now, MLG didn't last forever, neither did Halo 3, but esports have always been around and have been growing every single year. One of my favorite games to watch pros play has been Super Smash Bros. This is a game series that against all odds is now one of the biggest esports out there. Nintendo didn't even support tournaments, they would actually ban them. But because people loved it so much and were so passionate about it, they, the fans, made this esport what it is. It's homegrown. It's just pure love of the game, and it's always featured at the biggest fighting game competition in the world, EVO. It has led to so many awesome big esport moments that happened at EVO, like Hungrybox winning and crying. Now, if you don't know anything I just talked about, it's because you probably haven't watched it. Right now, people are playing competitive Super Smash Bros. At a really high level. Some of my favorite people to watch are ESAM and Zero. They provide insightful commentary and they also show their skills at particular characters, but there's so many pros out there. The same way that you would follow someone like LeBron, I follow people like ESAM. Also ESAM, let's do Pikachu for noobs. Hit me up. Now, esports is finally at the forefront and people are realizing its value. Well, maybe not Jimmy Kimmel, but whatever. Now people can finally make money, real money. We're talking like 6-figure salaries. How? Because there are people watching. And with more people watching, you get advertisers and sponsors. There are more people that watch the League of Legends finals than the Super Bowl. Esports is international. Esports is for everyone. And esports is mostly dominated by Koreans. And there's a game for everybody. Shooters, fighters, MOBAs, even Fortnite, ew. My personal favorite esport is one that is a lot different than most because their game developer has developed the esport from the ground up. The Overwatch League. Never in my life have I seen something as incredibly polished and entertaining as the Overwatch League. It's clear that Blizzard has put a lot of time and effort into this, since they haven't really focused on balancing. I mean, the only thing you can play is goats, but whatever. Because the production value of this is so high, it looks like something that I could see on regular cable television. With professional sportscasters like Doa and Monte Cristo, awesome team logos, and just look at that design, man, look at that. Just top quality stuff on an already great game. Growing up in Los Angeles, we always had a team, right? I mentioned this before, but you know, the one team that I've ever rooted for now has to be the Los Angeles Gladiators. Move aside, LeBron, I got sure for. The finals last year were shown on ESPN, and I convinced my entire family to watch it, and although a lot of them didn't understand it, they actually liked it. Esports are here to stay, and they will one day be as big, if not bigger than sports. Maybe, I can't really predict the future. But one thing is for sure, they are a big deal to me. I even got to see the Overwatch League live at Burbank. Was this video an excuse to show you that? Maybe? Okay, yeah, here, I'm gonna show you what happened. It's actually a lot of cool things that happened when I saw the Overwatch League live. So just walking down. Hey, say hi to the beautiful people.
What's up, guys?
We had to park at a hospital. Burbank Studios. I don't even know what that is. I'm a vlogger now, boys. I'm a vlogger. Look at that. Where are we going? Where's the Blizzard Arena? Hey guys, update. I don't know where the Blizzard Arena is. We're just gonna keep walking until we find it. Look at that. You want to take a photo in front of that? Come on. Yeah, I know you want to. You're a mercy. Come on. Come on. Okay. I was lucky enough to see DeFran play before he retired. They even had a t-shirt cannon guy, you know, like a regular sports game. I would play the audio, but they used a lot of copyrighted music, so I'm not gonna mess with that. Let's look at this price. Zoom in. Come on. Look at that beautiful price, boys. I'm just gonna get buttons. Now, unfortunately, I wasn't able to see the boys, the Gladiators, so I saw the rival team. They haven't had a good season so far. For some context, the Shanghai Dragons went 0-40 last season, meaning that they didn't win a single game. So what I witnessed was history in the making. What we're about to witness is some history in the making right now. Shanghai Dragons win. Oh my God! So overall, it was a pretty good time. I got to see the Shanghai Dragons get their first victory ever. I got to meet Monte Cristo. I ran into him at the bathroom. It was pretty great. Got a picture with him. Posted it on my Instagram. Shameless plug. So some cool things that I noticed about it. One, the actual stadium is a lot smaller than it looks on TV and stuff. Like on Twitch, it looks so much bigger. They do a really good job to hide the fact that it's a little bit smaller. Two, it's pretty affordable. It's like $10 for this one. It was like a Friday, but if you go on Saturdays, it's a little more expensive. But overall, it's a pretty cheap ticket. And yeah, I'm not going to pay for that merch. That merch is way too expensive. But you know whose merch is not expensive? I'm asking. I don't know the answer to that question. Oh, did I get the disc up there on accident? Oh man. It's okay. I'm gonna try it again.